Oh my god, guys. It is in fact the time for a stream, and it is a Sunday. Who would have thunk? Not me. Well, kind of me. I have been wanting to play this beautiful game called Vampyr since last time we stopped, because you know it's a great game, a good game. Oh god. Let's hope that the game this time not showing up. Okay. The sound's there. Oh, the game is there. Let's go. So, first things first, I gotta turn up the voice volume a tiny bit, if I can.
Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman.
That should be fine. Alright. Let us continue the blackmail in Whitechapel. We failed to save the dude, which upset me quite a bit, and then we wiped the lady's memory, which I'm not very happy with either, but it's fine. It's the first playthrough. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. We're gonna try and be as nice as we can. Also, I have cake. Oh, her loins are still vibrating. So, you cannot kill this guy. You cannot. Ah, heck. Right back into the action.
Oi, oi, Savoy.
Yo, platypus with the raid. Thank you, friend. Oi, oi, Savoy. How are you doing, bub? Wow, wow. Kinetic, hello, friend. Welcome back. How are ya doing? We do have a lot of resolve points. Not resolve. We have a lot of experience. Why would I say resolve? Oh, they're not happy with me being here. Don't mind me. This is fine. Does everyone hate me, or are you? You don't hate me. Who are you?
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
Ah, jeez. Also, you're happy to be here. I'm happy that you are here. It's good to have your boy. How have you been?
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Swanborough.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling. This can be recycled. Nice.
I'll buy it just for the fun.
The Swanborough Court.
Wait, hold on.
Good evening, my dear.
Time for 50 questions. Any intriguing local figures?
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
You felt like there was something about her just swan? Oh, what do you mean?
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
The best kind of person. A true politician. Wait, what? I didn't say anything. Okay, we have nothing else to talk to her
Goodbye,
about.
Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
We were still not allowed to get into the hideout. Unless you have to get in from like the other side, but that doesn't seem like correct. And we want to go the other way. Wait, not that. Not that other way. Oh, she's a fancy woman, the swan. Fair enough. What's going on here then?
I cannot enter.
Why? I just want to spend my 3,500 points. Jeez. Oh wait, that's a chest. There is no jump button. Alright. Bottle of alcohol, rusty box of pills. Good. That's the nice lady who, you know, she's got business. That's been unlocked. Okay, cool. Yeah, the health situation here is pretty bad. Lots of them have, I don't know what kind of diseases there are at the moment. Oh, and we just got a nice shortcut back. Dude, this is a Souls-like.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Is this a bet? Is a bet. Let's go. I started streaming just after you woke up. That is perfect timing. So, Blood Spear upgrade for 2,000. Yes, please. And then I'll be wanting to go into this, but that's level 12. How much do these cost? 1,000. Okay, which one are we gonna go for? Rage, you lose control and let the beast take over for a short time. The beast teleports itself around to all enemies around you and strikes them with furious blows. Abyss, you create a shadow vortex at your target's feet, coming to life. Then shadows interrupt an enemy in the area and inflict tremendous damage. Or Blood Cauldron, you focus your power to boil your target's blood, causing it to violently explode, dealing damage to the target and anything nearby. I kind of want that because it sounds brutal as fuck. And this is a blood ability that's, yeah. For Doctor, I don't look so well. I'm a vampire, all right. I'll admit it. I'm a vampire. We're gonna go with Blood Cauldron because it sounds crazy. And let's go with some more stamina, just so that we've spent most of our points. Yup. All right, confirm. Oh, what? Reports of wait, okay. Reports of mysterious disappearances have escalated in the past weeks. It has reached the point where the witnesses have to queue before recounting their testimonies to an officer. Although this phenomenon appears to be a nationwide occurrence, the statements of the last 24 hours have converged around a single area in the country. Whitechapel, London. That's where we are right now. Yes, once more the despised and loathed East End is left to struggle on its own, continuously overlooked by the authorities, even while numerous families from the district report to unexplained disappearances of relatives and neighbors. What has happened to these missing individuals? Where are they? The only link between them seems to be their health and their need for urgent medical attention. Until recently, it was a local secret that was only placed to get help was a discreet dispensary managed by undefined good Samaritans. But the place now seems to be closed and no one has news from any news from that facility. Did the missing person go to a more secret place? Have they been discreetly moved to a more official service? One day soon, the London City Council's Board of Health will have to answer for this new mystery. Signed by Ew. Dorothy Crane is missing because we told her to leave. I thought that was the nicest thing, but we kind of emptied her. Oh. The game crashed. What do you mean? Okay. It just said, oopsie doopsie, fatal error. So a lot of the health statuses were about to be like changed or updated if people are getting more sick or have been cured. We did cure a couple, or, you know, gave people some cures for their diseases that they had. But let's see, maybe some people are getting worse. That is some Dark Souls boss music. Alright, let's hope that it didn't, like that the save file isn't corrupted or something. That would really suck. Okay, we seem to be fine. You've got a question about streaming? I stream elements as well, yeah. If you wanted to see chat on your screen, do you make an overlay, create an overlay? What I use for the chat is, let me check real quick. That's the other one. I think it is an extension called JChat or something like that. Look it up and you'll just have to copy the link into, like, you'll just make a, what's it called? Hold on a sec. I'll have to check real quick. You gotta make a browser extension. So when you're on your Streamlabs thing, you add a new source from a browser, and then you copy the link from the JChat thingy. It's not that difficult. I'm just bad at explaining. All right. Yeah. That's the easiest way to kind of consistently get it.
Kill it, boy!
Oh God.
the leech, boys!
Give him a quick suck.
Doesn't like fire, does he?
I'm clearly just an honest working man.
Burn it, boys!
Burn 'em, boys. Alright, let's go after the small lads first. Let's see if we can actually do this. Another hit. Get some dodges in. 2 stabs for this guy, so that I can suck his blood and get some stamina back in the process.
The leech, boys!
Oh, they keep respawning. Well, respawning. They keep, like... Yeah, technically respawning. Alright, Vincent is a goner. I'm sorry. I had to do it to him. Oh, my health is not looking good. Also, take this. That is a pretty cool ability. I like it. It's kind of crazy though.
Let's see how it likes a bit of fire!
That was obviously an intentionally well-timed dodge. Ooh, I have to be careful. I am running out of stamina. Yeah, it's some Shrek kind of stuff. Yeah. You gotta commend their like will to keep going even though their 2 boss guys are done. All right, there we go. Got him. All right, that was a bit rude, but it's fine. I understand. They are scared of something that they don't understand. Don't want to go. We could. Wait. No, he's still level 18, which is a bit too high for my liking. You know what? Screw it. Boil his blood, lads. The blood boil didn't really do much. Oh, he's pretty resistant to blood damage. Okay, I see. Honestly, this guy isn't as strong as I thought he would be. Like, specifically, he doesn't really have any attack moves that are too threatening. I mean, he is an early game, like, enemy, but, like, level 18? Sure. Concerning the recruitment of new boys in Whitechapel, I think I found one. Albie. He's as stupid as a stool, but tough. Ask him to prove to me that he could get some drugs from the black market and deliver quickly and nicely. Next time we meet, I'll tell him he's accepted as a wet boot boy, and he must now meet the boss to get his...
I'm sure Albert would like to know he's been accepted by the wet boot boys.
Oof. Wear a mask and save your life. Funnily enough, this game came out in 2018. A year before, you know, the whole COVID. Alright, what's going on here then? I've returned. This is my room. I like my room. So, lots of people had anemia, a couple of them had bronchitis. Sepsis I haven't seen yet, actually. I'm just gonna make a couple of cures and hope that it's gonna do something. Oh yeah, I don't want to upgrade that. I want to upgrade my bone saw is ready. And I did discuss this earlier, like in the other scene. We're gonna go for the damage because we get a guaranteed only blood absorbed there. So yeah, let's go for some more damage here. Yeah. Alright, cool. That has been done. And now it is time to go visit Lady Ashbury. And he's got fatigue? Since when? I mean, he's carrying shit around the entire time, so I guess it makes sense. Bumps. I got you something. Wait, where am I going? Oh, what's going on there? First of all, hello.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Do I have something new to talk to you about? Nothing really. Alright.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Not really. I think I caught something in this bloody hospital. I swear I'm dead, yet smiling inside, Dr. Reed.
Yeah.
As long as you remain here, I will make sure you don't have to worry about your health.
Don't think you can do much about it. Damage is done.
Alright.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
Do you have anything new to
Good
tell
evening,
her?
Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor.
Or are we kind of done? We're kind of done with
I'll
her.
leave you.
I wish I could.
And she seems to be healthy, right? Yeah, she's healthy. We've got Milton with fatigue, and we've got... Everyone's fatigued. I wonder why.
Good evening, Milt.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Of course. Including yours, Bucko,
Do you need
buddy?
any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
I mean, of course. You are at the frontier of medicine.
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor.
You're
I
a
get the feeling
vampire.
you don't fall sick often. Well, thanks, anyway.
So, yeah. The hospital's gotta keep running. I'm gonna definitely prioritize the health of people in the
Goodbye,
hospital from others from now on. I did give some healing to, you know, the guy. Wait, there's someone new here? Hello. The guy with the kids?
I'm alright.
Wait, why is it loading?
Time with me.
That's slightly concerning.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Oh.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right, Dr. Reed. I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm them.
Can I check my inventory to see how many... I'm all out of fatigue medicine. Dang.
As for me.
In theory, we have level 2 mind-bending abilities now. So we could, in theory, take some... Oh, everyone's fatigued. Wait, is her son still there? Yeah, yes, he is. I'm looking for you. Is she sucking the blood? Yup. Who would have thunk?
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
Aww.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter. His cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Alright, nice.
That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
50 shillings.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
Alright, let's ask some stuff. About me. Why was I left for
I don't
dead?
understand.
Yes, I
Why
wish.
was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
Interesting. How does that work?
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Okay. So drinking the blood, but you gotta, you know, they gotta survive
I've
the
been
transformation.
hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Yeah, I mean...
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Oh, okay, so... Okay. He just doesn't want me openly talking about having become a vampire, knowing, like, kind of... having this mental connection, I guess? So, as long as vampires don't keep breeding, people will panic less.
Excuse my forwardness, but...
Still sucks, obviously.
Are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
You did just get caught sucking the blood out of a dude and you acted pretty surprised, which is not very cautious of you, lady.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Oh, that's how it's pronounced. Ekon. Okay.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Okay, yeah, so we've also found, like, basically feral, really aggressive vampire types that are called Skell or something like that. So we're basically the ones that are sentient and smart. I mean, they're not stupid questions, it's just... It's 1915 or something, and he's a man of science who never believed in, like, that kind of stuff, and now suddenly he is, like, a thing that he never thought would or could ever exist, so it's like, my world is shooketh. So yeah, I guess we are just, like, the part of, like, the intelligent species, like, one of the intelligent ones. And I'm guessing there's, like, others as well that are still, like, sentient, I guess. The others are probably sentient, but not, like, you know, controlling their powers and stuff. Oh, these are a lot of questions. Let's go.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
Okay, so the Scowl... Okay, yeah. Let's get a straight answer.
What type of vampire is a Scowl?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
Okay, so... That is as I thought. It's just like... unprepared people who were not, like, physically or mentally able to, like, grasp the whole conversion thing. Oh.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our... hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
Yeah. I wonder if... Oh, that's probably where the whole blood transfusion thing comes into play. Either we tried to, as I explained, like, last stream, tried to, like, replace all the blood in our system if the blood is actually the thing that keeps us as vampires, or that we somehow find a way that we can, you know, get blood bags and stuff. So that we, like, live without having to kill people. Which is still problematic, because you'll need volunteers who... you know, give their blood, and lots of people are gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Why would I feed a creature that is way more powerful than me? That's scary.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure.
Yikes.
But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Fair enough.
I know
wow.
This is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Wow. Alright. This is not at all the truth.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Okay, so the thing that I want to know is it like the same as when you kill the Maker? Do you lose your power or what? No, asking the name is not the rude thing, it's the age. Asking a lady their age in general is quite rude.
When I awoke,
well, anyone's
changed.
age, I guess.
I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
That is a big yikes. Hope though. I mean, it's more like an organization being like, ah, we gotta kill all the vampires.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society.
Yeah.
And like all the best ones, a secret society.
Hey.
I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
Okay.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
I mean, it's the Spanish flu, but also lots of like rogue vampires or like skull or whatever you want to call them. Like just roaming around at night.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Okay.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Alright.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Yeah, I mean, if you're actually trying to like make someone else like an Ekon, like that is some big responsibility you've got there. Like you're making someone immortal. So you gotta know them for a while and like both parties gotta be willing, yes.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
Alright, I guess that's all the questions.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady.
I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Yeah, to see if he turns into a vampire, right? I cannot use my abilities here. There's the analysis we gotta do, and there's also the matter of learning what we need to cure fatigue, because if I'm just gonna look around here, I'll see one, I see two, I see at least 2 people with fatigue. Yeah. Which is no bueno. So, yeah. Treatment for fatigue, we need first 8. I'm just gonna take a picture of this with my cellular phone. Don't know if we're gonna see this at a shop or something. There's that, and then Pneumonia, bronchitis, whatever. I mean, she probably closed the curtains. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just graphics things. Let's analyze the blood. What that blood do? Increased stamina regeneration rate by 50% for 15 seconds.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls.
Yeah.
Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu?
Ooh.
I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Ooh, that is... Ooh. That would be super scary. Chapter 3, Cause and Effects. Alright, who sells chemicals? It's the guy outside, right? He's also fatigued. Damn it. And we don't have that much money. Wait, where is he? There he is. Hello, hello. Oi, governor.
During your lifetimes. Good evening, Dr. Reed. Please show me what you have.
Oh, whoops.
Of course.
I need Ferris Taunt 8. And I would like as many as you have, actually. That's also some stuff that we need, but we have like 6 of those left. Oh, where are you going? Just walking into the wall, don't mind me. Alright, let's make some cures. We gotta... Okay, that's nice. Fatigue, fatigue, fatigue. Everyone's heckin' tired, dude. I'm gonna have to loot as much as I can. We're finding a lot of sodium hyperchlorite solution, which is good. It's part of a lot of the recipes, as far as I can remember. Codeine. More codeine. The sweet life of Zack and codeine. I haven't gone up here, have I? Well, okay, that answers. Oh. Ooh, we got more. Perfect. So we can make 3 of those bad boys now. More Zack and codeine. T. Elwood's medical file. Oh, the war vet. Dr. Tibbet status convalescence, September 16th, to be determined. Notes: the patient's face has been heavily burnt and disfigured by a bomb during the war. Even with the use of strong sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure severe pain from the wounds as if the flames are still burning under the skin, he says. Examinations of the citricized tissues show no trace of inflammation, infection, or swelling. Scars are clean. Could it be a case of persisting nerve damage? The patient never ceased to blame himself for his disfigurement. Could it be a case of guilt of the survivor? Phantom pain? The phantom pain. Manifesting as a punishment for not dying with his... Yeah, I also said earlier that it seems like some kind of psychological trauma as well, obviously. We got some more of that. First, Taunt 8. As a mage, hello, Luxa, how are you doing? Welcome back.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Give it some water, bruv. 2, 3, 4. We got 4 of those. Not the best, but not the worst. Let's go. We are doing okay. Up. First of all, let's go back here. Have you stayed in contact with your girl? How's that going? Where did you go?
It's locked.
Oh. Can I talk to him, or is he locked as well?
Good evening,
You cute.
Dr.
Ooh,
Reed.
let's go. All right. Let's give him
Do you
something
need
for
medical
fatigue.
attention? Well, the proximity of the dead is not the most healthy company, even if the quiet can be appreciated.
Let's give him medicine.
Don't take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chidana. None of us are immune to this disease, and that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reed.
All right.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana. Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive and then sadly depart.
Okay, cool. The doctor... Oh, this is Aykroyd. No, he's the nice...
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
No, he's the dickhead. Haven't had a second day, but we're busy, but still talking. Yeah. No need to rush. Are you tired? Because I'm wondering if I should cure you.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Well, shut the fuck up and take this.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Road! I'm a vampire. I can't work during the day.
Thank you for your time.
Alright, he doesn't know that.
We'll talk later.
At least he was... At least he was, I guess, thankful. Alright, who else do we got? We got... her. Ma'am.
Good evening, Doctor.
Your son? Oh. I'm not gonna say anything about that.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No, I don't feel well, actually.
That is... No, it is actually standard procedure when someone brings in a sick person to be like, alright, have you been in contact with this person a lot? Or like, when there was like a traumatic event and you're bringing people in, they always check you out as well.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Damn it. Yeah, I'm not.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Let's not. Because we left him...
Good evening, Miss...
saying that we would not, like...
I have to go now.
Involve his mother too much into it because he... Oh. You know. Even though I feel like we should at some point, but... I'm waiting for some kind of development to happen on its own, where, you know, something happens. I don't know. There was that nurse. There she is. Gwyneth Brannigan.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Don't side-eye me like that. That's kind of weird. Medical checkup.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
I will be fine. As soon as I can get some sleep.
Well, you're not gonna have to sleep
Nurse,
if you take drugs.
You won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to
What's
get
that guy
some
doing
rest.
back?
I'll try, Dr. Reed. Thank you.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Alright, cool. Oswald. My man. I gotta talk to them now that I've saved them. Newton. Hello.
Hello again, Mr. Blight. I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe for now.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor. We were total strangers and you helped us anyway. Can't thank you enough, sir.
Well, give me some money, please.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir.
Oh yeah.
Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
Alright, yeah,
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
I think they met during the war, right?
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No.
Yeah.
We met in the battlefield. I think we're in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
Sounds kind of romantic.
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
I mean, yeah, the infirmary is like the easiest way to take out like the potential recovery of a lot of people, obviously. Like if you're at war, you're pretty fucked in the medical tent.
What caused your phobia of rats?
I mean,
it happened last year following an artillery attack.
Yep.
I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
It started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears.
Oh,
fingers,
jeez.
Lips. I couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't.
Oh.
You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Also, Kinetic, see you around, friend. Enjoy. Have a good rest of your day. I appreciate you. Yeah, this, I mean, yeah, he got dumped into like a trench with other dead people, right? But the rats biting at his flesh, rats usually don't eat living things, so I don't know.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Well, now, I'm not gonna. The kind of people who just don't do stuff out of spite. How are you doing, friend?
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes. This neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Yeah, see you around, friend. Do you have a job, or what will it look like?
Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
Alright then.
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in.
Wankers.
Despite my claustrophobia.
Why did you run? What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital, but I can't stand being closed in.
Oh,
Makes
okay.
me feel like I'm suffocating.
I see. Yep, claustrophobia.
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctor said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
Sure, because claustrophobia is a thing you can just kind of, you know, deal with on your own without any help. Most phobias are very tough to get past on your own, but hey.
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about was their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
We could mesmerize him and drag him into the hospital. We could.
Goodbye,
I don't know if that'll actually work.
Try to take care of yourself.
Like, if it'll actually trigger something, or if it's just gonna be like, oh look, now he's just standing here. Where'd his friend go? Oh, also have something for headaches? Well, against headache. Nope. Unless...
Good evening.
Evening.
Do you need medical...
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm great.
We don't know how to treat headaches.
Goodbye.
We don't have like aspirin on us or something. Lots of medical supplies here. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening.
I think we've got a new point of conversation. Oh no, that was with the other guy.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight.
Alright. I suppose it is time to go to talk to Edgar Swansong. Who was screaming here? I'm not seeing any crazy events happening right now, so that's good. As far as I'm concerned, I think we have cured people are recovering that have had some fatigue symptoms. So Dash pretty good. He's always healthy. Why are you always healthy? Swan song. Oh, there you are. Wait, let's rummage through the office real quick. There we go. A warning letter. Pembroke Hospital, 25th of October. Dear Dr. Swansea, I must inform you that my deepest reservations concerning the Dr. Thoreau Stickland and Harvey Fiddick case. Oh, it's... God damn it. It's one of the two doctors. Like, it's the rude one. Mr. Fiddick has been hospitalized after a severe work injury. He may permanently lose the use of his arm if not treated adequately. Dr. Strickland claims that a surgical procedure may save the man's arm completely. I say it may also sever its function for good if complications arise. Our young colleague is an audacious and daring surgeon who might prove a great professional in a few years, but for now he lacks the skills to perform such a risky procedure. Now, I remind you of the mistakes he's made in the past. Since Dr. Strickland refused to listen to me, I strongly advise you to forbid him to perform such a hazardous experiment. Ackroyd. Ya douche. You know, he does have a point. Like, the guy needs a professional. Like, he's got 2 kids. He's got to feed his family, dude. He's lost his wife. He can't lose his arm and, like, not get a job because of that. I don't like Ackroyd, but I think that I'm gonna have to side with him if it comes to it. Hello.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
I am pregnant.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
Let's go science.
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
I mean, he knows about all the vampire stuff, sure.
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
Smashing!
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I may turn on into my realm. I don't think. Thinking about the whole genetics thing, technically, of Ekons, Scals, and regular humans, like the blood types, I'm still not sure if it's the blood that makes like the big difference. I mean, you have to drink the blood to become like them, and the Skal do turn because of careless blood donation, let's call it that.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
What did you do?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
Oh no.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Oh yeah, no one knows that we fed off her, right? Because we just ran. Also, is there more we can talk to this guy about?
I need to...
Please do.
Nurse Crane will not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really? Did something happen? She seems such a very capable woman.
I believe this.
She was blackmailed,
Truth.
Lady Ashbury. Thought she was murdering patients as some sick upper-class game.
Nurse Crane was playing a dangerous game. She's lucky Lady Ashbury abhors violence.
Oh, that's all he has to say?
So you manage a hospital financed by a vampire?
Yes. Pembroke was founded by Lady Ashbury. She's also our largest donor.
She stands at 6'6". She's quite large.
A convenient yet expensive way to have a fresh supply of blood on hand, day and night, don't you think?
All vampires drink blood by nature. Me, I praise the lady's exemplary moral fiber.
If I may inquire, how did you meet her?
Well, Jonathan, she sought me out and offered me the position. It's been a very profitable partnership for both parties.
Do you know anything about the vampire hunters in the East End?
Without a doubt, it's the Guard of Priwen. Zealots to the last man.
Where did they come from?
Where did they come from?
Where did they go?
Once they shared the Brotherhood's ideology on non-intervention. But they concluded vampires were a scourge.
Fair enough.
They're definitely well organized and equipped.
They're extremely dangerous and not to be trifled with. To them, you're a feral beast, and I, your accomplice.
Yep. Alright, that's all.
We'll talk later.
Alright, so we've got the cemetery. I want to check if we've got some side quests that need doing at this point. Also, let's check roll. He's got a headache. She's recovering. Health is stable. He's got fatigue. We could, in theory, go back, but we're good. And then we've got migraine, fatigue. Whoops. Didn't mean to. More fatigue, fatigue. Cold, bronchitis. How much fatigue medicine do we have? None. That is unfortunate. Where's the side quests? There they are. We have Steel report leading to the Pembroke Hospital, and then we have search for the order. Let's look for that first. Oh yeah, wasn't the other thing stuck behind like a bunch of level like 12, 13 something enemies?
To attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Yee. I mean, I'm just glad that he doesn't like super blame himself. Status critical. Oh, I'm gonna need to get some medicine. These people need help. Well, maybe not those. I hope that I can like go back here. See if that works. Not gonna have to unnecessarily kill everyone. Alright, this is looking pretty promising. Wait, what? Like to my... Shit's probably in that place. Dang it. That's another bunch of root dudes. Yeah, it's inside that building. We gotta go through those enemies. Maybe there's a way to get past them without alerting the guards. I mean, if we had gone for a stealth build, maybe. Oh wait, no, that is... We were in there, and we can sneak past here. Just as we did before. Don't mind me, that was just a regular crate. Crate doing an exploding move. Did not expect that to happen. Apparently, that is enough noise. Wait, did we kill all of them? Heck, that blood explosion is potent. Alright, stunned the one guy so that we can take out the first, and now we're gonna use another spear to almost take that guy out. There we go. Whoops. Keep on stabbing on. Ow. And heal up. Alright, so it is in here. But we were in here earlier. So I guess we just missed it, or we got that. No, we got that quest. Already had that quest. Yikes. That's awkward. Then there's one more guy up here, if I remember correctly. There is. Hello. Give him a bit of a suck. Alright. 1 shilling. Report about Pembroke. So I've observed Pembroke for 2 weeks now. I have found that already. Yeah, it's the one where it talks about a vampire, but it's not her because she's not actually a vampire. She just thinks she is. Alright. That's kind of weird. A box of pills. Just pills. Alright. Nothing too fancy there then. We have another 1,000 points, but I don't really want to use... Like, I don't want to have a sit. Just yet, because sitting down means that you actually go to sleep. Recover everything, obviously, but also... it also makes the day pass. Which means that healing people will be healed, but sick people will become more sick, and I don't want that to happen, really.
I need blood, Doctor.
I have made inquiries about the men who were...
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage.
Oh.
Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal.
Thank you.
Watery-rich blood sample. Wait, what?
In mind. I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your...
Wait, we could mesmerize her, I guess. But again, we are gonna try and be nice dudes. We're not gonna just mesmerize and kill random people. Alright, search for that. For his order. Oh, there's an unknown event. That's cool. That's cool.
Damn.
He's healthy. We talked to him about everything.
Here again.
I met him in New York once. If only there were more of us. Less resignation.
Ergotamine? Got him. Ah. Alright, got sprinting. Status is stable. We enjoy. Yo, is...
Go back home, idiot!
Don't call me an idiot. That's rude.
Stop right now!
Yo, I ain't seen nothing. I'm so confused that they actually didn't attack.
Over there! Bloody leech!
Excuse me, gonna have to, as you called me, a leech, so I'm gonna suck the blood out of you. Just to compensate for the, you know, the spear. And on we go. Can I... That's sounding pretty violent. Whoops. Let's stun him just for the sake of the stun and get like a couple of hits. Never mind, I did not look at my stamina. Alright, got him. A lead plate and a screw. Who just walks around with a lead plate in their like jacket pocket or something? I mean, who am I to judge? I'm a bloody vampire. Oh right, it's this guy. Just gonna give him the blood boil. Oh yeah, we're doing a lot better at this, like this time around. I mean, we are a couple of levels higher, so. Yeet. Let's go. Oh, there it is. Dr. Strickland's list. Ordered by Dr. Trudeau Strickland, Pembroke Hospital list of substances and ingredients. Lacrima medical opium, sodium hypochlorite, potassium permanganate. Permanganate, sorry.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
Is there anything else over here? A shortcut? No, just another way. Limehouse Dock. Wait. What's this? Oh, what's this then? Just some free stuff, a ring, and some chemicals. A cover letter. Where's them letters? There we go. Hello, Frank. How are you, my old friend? It was good to see you last week. Next time, let me get the rounds in. I hope everything is okay on your side of town. Here in your old neighborhood, the situation is getting worse. The place is getting more violent every day, and it is only thinking about expansion. Even when it seems there are some new players around, trying to dispute, not distribute, our territory. The Wet Boot boys are in a bad spot, I'm afraid, so I thought that what about you said last time we met? That you never regretted leaving the gang. That the only thing you regret is never being able to put foot in the East End again, to avoid a good beating or worse. Well, rest assured that you have my protection if you decide to pass by. And maybe we could talk again about the new opportunities and job offer? You know, I've always been good with numbers, so maybe if you need an accountant in your company, let's talk about that, shall we? Say hello to your wife for me. For life, old chap. Booth Digby. His name is Booth. Alright. Oh. 5 shillings. I'll take that. Where am I going? You're not evil. Who are you? Are you Booth?
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
Alright.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck.
The boys.
You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
I thought Clay Guy was Wet Boot Boy Man.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Alright, interesting. We need more guns so that we can shoot the disease right out of people. I know.
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know?
Wet boys for life.
Goodbye, Mr.
You...
Wait, wasn't there something else? Oh no,
Goodbye.
it's Edwina that we gotta talk.
He's got no idea who she's dealing with.
Edwina Cox. Oh, your name is Cox too. Oh,
Good
she
evening,
took over, I
miss.
guess.
I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
What you got?
As long as you have money.
Weapon stuff. Okay. No need.
Good evening, Miss...
Hello.
Hello. Oh, hello, governor.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my Wet Boot Boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know?
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt, or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
Oof. Alright.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think.
Yeah, I smoke
This is
weed.
a time of great opportunity
I'm
for
blunt.
those ready to embrace their destiny.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave.
That
is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Can I offer you my medical...
I'm fine.
Whoops. Yeah.
Goodbye, Miss...
I think we got a new thing to talk about. We did not.
What can you...
You can't...
Goodbye, Miss...
Goodbye, Cox. Nice Cox. We got something new to talk about there with this guy. Excuse me, sir.
You again. What do you want?
A kiss, maybe?
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really. One of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Big yikes.
Are you so heartless that you could pull the trigger and kill someone without even blinking?
Have you looked around recently? Do you really think one more body will make a difference?
I was kind of hoping we could, you know, guilt trip him into leaving the gang, because he is looking for, you know, a job as an accountant or something with a friend. I was kind of hoping we could save him from all this. Wait, was that a rat? Or what was that thing we could pick? It was probably a rat. You know, this game does not, like, it is open world in a sense, but it's like enough interesting. Okay. Like, there's a lot of interesting stuff, so usually... Oh. So yeah, I do find myself wandering off quite a bit. Give him a little bit of a boop. Stun him, aim the laser, or the spear, not the laser. Heal up. Yo, that is some good healing. Nice. Wait, what was that? That's a dead guy. Healing on a common handle part. Okay. There is some blood over there. Another shilling. Yeah, I'm probably walking. Oh no. Is that marked on the map? It is. Okay. I got distracted again. God damn it. I am, you know, my brain is a bit swoosh because it's warm. My brain does not like warmth too much. So we gotta save this guy. Let's do this and yeet. Nice. Easily killing a level 19 skull. I mean, they are the lowest level, right? They are the weak boys. Hello, hello. What's your mental fortitude then? No one would miss him. I have to be a nice guy. Stop it.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy!
Ah, shit.
I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
Andrew Ryan. Level 3, his body's healthy, whatever. Doesn't need a medical checkup. See ya. Did he give me a side quest? He did, in fact, not, even though we are looking to save his son. Well, he's looking to save his son, and, sure, let's have a look around here, if at least for some loot. Because we're gonna need a lot of money if we're gonna actually try and save a lot of people, not everyone. We're probably not gonna save everyone. Oi, what's this then? A bloody letter. Ah, shit. Dear mother, whatever happens to me, always remember that your son loves you. You know, you did not always approve of the way I chose to live my life, but I won't change. I was born and raised in this part of town, and I just can't stand what is happening to my neighborhood, to people we know. I recently made a terrible decision. I decided to strike back against the tyranny of a few. I know that they will retaliate, but I'm ready for whatever comes. Thanks to you, I've always loved to read. Now that I'm about to take action, I can only quote Etienne de la Boétie. What? Boétie. Boétie? French. They only seem tall because we're on our knees. I won't kneel anymore, mother. I intend to stand straight, whatever the cost. Goodbye, my beloved mother.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
Alright. We've got a new lead. Oh, that's the... Whoops. Yep, that's the Gravediggers. Then we have this. Uh-huh. Migraine fatigue. Oh, the recruitment note, right, about... Right. Wait, bring it back or sell it to someone? What do you mean I'll bring it back? What the fuck? Of course I'll bring it back. Hello.
Sure.
Young man.
Okay. Yeah, nothing to do with him. Off I go. I guess they're the same. Like, they're right next to each other, the relative and the person that's gonna buy it. But yeah, I'm gonna give it back to the mum. You gotta. Oh. I did not think this would just open. Oh, isn't this where we were at in the beginning? It is. Oh, we get there from somewhere completely different. Whoopsie doodles. Wait, you're friendly. What up?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Seymour. Alright.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Oof.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Yikers.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
Alright.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. That's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
Yikes.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Sometimes it's hard
Where, though?
to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
Oh, we can't even ask him.
Goodbye, Mr. Fish.
So we just gotta find a necklace that he lost, and he didn't even tell us where. Alright, that's gonna be easy. Oh, it's the tavern.
It's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
You're still here?
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Nice. Good job.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Alright.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
Nice.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
Alright then.
No reason at all to rejoice then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it, and now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
It is nice that that is a quest.
Anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except... Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Wait, did I go for the personal questions? I think I did, right? Oh no.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature.
Oof.
I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Alright.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, Too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
Oh, wait. There it is.
I want to know more about your
I want to know more.
I'm
No
still
more.
an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Always Zeus from above, like, I want to know more.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Alright. Honestly, that makes sense.
Goodbye.
Alright, see you around, bruv.
I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
Don't mind me, I'm just in the pantry.
So few clients. What with the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
Hello.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me, then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
I didn't tell him that I'm a doctor. Or did I?
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
Okay.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
Yep, makes sense. I mean, everyone wants alcohol in terrible times, so.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Doctors aren't, but vampires are.
Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
Warehouse key. And let me guess, there's gonna be some kind of encounter there.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Well, something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
Sean Hampton. I can't remember it quite yet.
Goodbye,
Also, he's got a lot of like additional quest things.
Perhaps I should
M'lady.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Oh, so now you want to talk to me, now that I look like a hoity-toity doctor man. I know her type. Heckin' gold diggers.
What can you tell
Oh,
me
man.
about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
If you're uncertain about your safety here, the docks might not be the right place for you.
I got responsibilities. And it's not like I got the money to move anywhere else anyway.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colorful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
I mean, it's as safe as you can get, right?
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
The night asylum. Alright. We'll have to go there at some point. Personal questions time.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
I mean...
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr.
Fair enough.
Guys like these are good drinks just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Oh, we can just go back up here? Shillings.
Are they stupid or something?
Anywhere you can go from here? Not really. I mean, Miss Lady Ashbury probably just like went over here and ran away. Like the one time we heard her in here. Loot. Loot. That was also shimmery. Just get as much loot as you can, just so that we save money on, you know, buying things when we can just easily steal them. Ah, yes. The morality of being a doctor but stealing from anyone.
Under control, more or less.
Don't forget to keep an eye out for this guard of something, sweetie. My guess is they're recruiting for some vengeance.
In the meantime, the boys are waiting for our... well, for your orders, my sweet queen.
I hope the rumors about Clay are true. Otherwise...
What rumors? Him being dead? I mean, he got attacked. But he's alive. Thanks to us, we could have eaten him. Well, killed, consumed. Whatever you want to call it. Wait, we can't get...
I cannot enter.
I thought we opened that from the other side. Never mind then. Ooh, a door. Oh. Oh, never mind. Okay. That's how we got there. More stuff. Honestly, I'm just looking to get back to the other side, but I'm kinda lost. Okay. Oh. So we're here, and then there's the hospital. Bit more to the left, right?
Last warning, sir.
All right. At least he called me sir. He's got a bit of respect at least.
Die, vermin!
Give him a quick sip. 104 damage per hit. Not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go here. Sorry.
Sorry.
He said sorry too. That's nice. That's so polite. Take care of small guy first. Oh, you survived. Give him 2 stabs. I mean, give him a stab. Now we're gonna wait for the stamina, and now we're gonna suck him for the full stamina. Tiny bit of blood, and now we're just gonna hack at him. Look at him. Look at this scrub. Psh, get stun locked, nerd. That's how they used to talk in England. I can't just walk away from this loot. We got some grease? Dude. Ramalama. I want to go here and then to the left. What is this? Weird ass pathing. Whatever. I don't believe we've been to Finsbury Gate. Oh, it's locked. I guess that is gatekeeping. That's some serious damage. I'm slightly confused. Can we even get there at this point? Is there a way up? That sure looks like a way up. If I've ever seen one. Apparently not though. Ooh. Oh. Just a couple of shillings and a screw. That is not the way there. I am so confused. I guess I didn't open up the shortcut here. We'll check that out once we get there. Let's have a look at other side quests then. This right here. Back to the hospital we go. Oh, it's that one guy down here. Yeah. Up. Honestly, we should, story-wise, never really have an issue of, like, having the bloodlust happen. Because we are constantly fighting stuff and biting stuff. So, you know. Also, hello.
Hey, Doc.
Oh, we can't talk to him about his wife or the letter or anything? Okay. Do we talk to him about it or not?
I'm quite busy.
Thank you for your...
I guess I'll have to find the younger doctor guy. It's you.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed?
Oh, fuck.
However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
I'm just asking you to actually make the medicine, and then I'll claim that that it's all my invention. That's all I'm asking for. All I'm asking for. All right.
What do you think of Dr.
What do you
Ackroyd's aversion
think?
to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, You should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Oof. Alright. Ooh, lots of stuff.
I want to know about these secret
I
tests.
want to know!
And if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
You can't be serious. You know, you gotta take some risks, but not in this case. Like that guy, he's just got a broken arm. You just gotta like give him some, you know, just set it straight with some fucking split or whatever, or a cast, and give him some antibiotics. He'll be fine. You don't have to do some weird fucking experiments on the guy.
Don't you think we have enough work already? Perhaps now is not the best time to be chasing shadows.
Chasing shadows, really? It's funny those words coming from the only doctor here who has spent more time outside this hospital than in.
Ooh, he's slowly not sucking up to us anymore.
Tell me, Thoreau.
Tell
what's
me.
the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Ackroyd?
He refuses to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick.
Wait, why?
I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit. Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
Yeah, but like in this case, it is not a question about the procedure. It's actually his skill, and now he's like projecting his insecurities onto us by being like, oh, I'm not the problem, you are. Like, that's not cool, dude.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
That's
you
true.
think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with
We were talking about that, and we know his story, so.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
Really? We're gonna go with placebo for a proper treatment here?
I will not let you down, my boy.
Alright, so we need a bunch of stuff. Sodium hypochlorite. We still have some of that, right? Oh yeah, we've got 23? That's a lot. 6 units of ferrous part rate. We're lacking 2 of those. Let's run around the hospital for a bit and see if we can find some boxes or some cabinets with some of that stuff in it.
It's locked, all right.
A long letter. Birmingham. Who's it from? Lucy, Paul, Mom, and Dad. What? So the sister. Hello, sis. How are you? How are things in the big city? Here in Brum, things are not so good. It seems the flu is here again, and we have many new cases of infection in the neighborhood. Whoops. Do you remember Miss Scheller, the old drinking hag from the 3rd floor? She passed away 2 days ago, and her flat is already occupied again. Jeez. You would have to pay me a huge amount of money to go to sleep in the bed in which a woman died of the flu just a few hours ago. Rule. Not very hygienic, not very smart. Sorry I did not take time to quickly answer your last letter. Between taking care of little Paul, Mum, Dad, and my job at the factory, I rarely find time to write to my favorite sister. By the way, my son also says hello to his Auntie Pippa. Oh, it's the younger lady that's got relations with the carrying lad Milton. You should see the little bugger, already driving me mad. And Mum says you bring back some of those marvelous cakes the next time you come back home. In your last letter, you told me you thought about quitting the job at the Pembroke Hospital. I have to tell you, Pip, you better think twice. There are always jobs at the factory, but wages are shit. And it's boring as day without a shag. Oh, I have a new fiance, and no, I'm no slut, you moral bitch, you. So if you really want to quit and do something more useful than counting the dead every morning, maybe you better stay in London and join the band you told me about. The Guard of Privence, something like that? Never heard of them, but if they are, like you said, some of the civil militia trying to make a difference, then maybe it's a good choice for you. Just be sure to let the others go in front. That's how my poor Billy got killed in France, by leading too many patrols. Bloody war. Anyway, come back as soon as you can. Give me all the good news before that. I'm your affectionate sister, Lucy, Paul, Mom, and Dad. Hawkins, that's her. I need some ferrous tartrate. Oh. What's in those shelves?
I'm sorry you ended up in a plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Where do I lurk? Inside? Inside. He's talking to the dead. Like that, like...
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench. You don't mind if I search your pockets?
Oh.
Do you, sir?
Oh no.
You don't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you.
Oh, that's fucked.
You see, no one has claimed your body, sir. So it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir. And I thank you for your generous donation.
Nah, man. Like, sure, they don't need them anymore, but dude. Dude, no. That's fucked. Alright, I'm not gonna go...
Good evening.
Be a friendly dude about this.
Please
but first, let's trade! He does not have any of the things I need.
Good evening. Tell me the truth about
Tell me the truth.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir, but I rose to the challenge.
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir. I swear I did, sir. But no one listened. When the first wounded arrived, I had to do what I could. It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana. It was a time beyond belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
Caring,
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed. Does that not say enough about triage and war surgery?
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
I can't let the, like, like, sure, times suck, but, like, at least be open about it. Like, talk to people and be like, okay, are we gonna do this? Like, the medical staff and especially, like, the director of the hospital needs to be informed about this shit, because right now he himself is making a profit, not the hospital, right? I think that's the main issue I have with this. Like, if the hospital were to sell it up front and they would use that money to, like, get more stuff to help living people and not him selling it by himself, that would be fine. But this is terrible. This sucks.
Whatever your motives, you're making money by stealing from the dead. Dr. Swansea should be informed.
No offense, sir, but Dr. Swansea is one of my customers. As I told you, I like to help people. And everybody needs help from time to time.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
Tomorrow, more bodies.
There's really nothing I can do, but there is something I could do. Ah, his brain is too big. And yeah, he does have wares that I need, but like...
I will not let you down, my boy.
Alright, lad, you've got your one line. Keep delivering it like there's no tomorrow. Like there won't be for your children when you keep being in here and not getting treated properly. I'm sorry. Uh-huh. Where am I supposed to get supplies? We can't go in here. We fought some enemies here. Like, this is part of the morgue, right? There's some enemies here. I'm hoping that there's some... supplies here. In exchange for having to fight a couple of enemies. A watch. Oh, I'm stealing from the dead and selling it, by the way. God damn it. Ah! I don't like that. Biggest hypocrite right here. Hello, it's me, the captain. God damn it. I need some of that first tertiary dirt. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad that I'm getting a lot of, like, other stuff, but, like, that's like one of the core ingredients for the fatigue thing. Am I considered in combat? We did just randomly draw our weapon. Alright, there we are. That explosion, man. Yeah, we are quite strong. Or, you know, we are putting a lot of points into our blood combat. I think that's, for me, at this point, at least the coolest way to fight. Oh, I am really interested to do a couple of playthroughs of this, though. Going, like, super violent. Probably gonna use guns.
It's locked.
It's locked. Guns and... or like completely anti-vampire. Oh, hello there. That half spooked me. Oh, 5 first heart rate. Perfect. Yeah, I wonder if there's like some kind of thing where you just like go completely vampire, completely evil lads. Or if there's like, I mean, we'll try to be the good lads here, but like not even going into vampire points. I wonder if that's even an option. Ooh, yikes. That hurts. That feels pretty bad, bro. Nothing here. We have one guy in that corner. We've got another guy chilling there. Dash past him and make sure that he dies for the AoE onto this guy. Ooh, I should have waited. Didn't realize that all of them would aggro. Well, now we know for the next time. It is quite nice though that you have this like dedicated spot where you know that there's gonna be medical supplies. Oof, that hurts. But you gotta fight some enemies, so it's like, ooh, that is a lot of stuff. I'm very pleased with this, with the outcome here. Lots and lots of medical supplies.
It's locked.
That's
It's locked, all right.
Oh, it's locked, all right. Not really a way to find a key, I suppose. Oh, can we redo the boss fight? Sure looks like it. That's cool. The boss fights are nothing like too crazy. But it's always nice to be able to redo these kind of things. Yeah, we've definitely got everything we need now. We could make some medicine right here, but I'd rather do the quest thingy first. Oh no, we can do that right here. Oh, or does it have to be my personal medical desk, not this one? Yeah, it's gotta be our medical desk. Okay, fair enough. You know, it's got that special pizzazz, I guess. And isn't there like another enemy gonna like try and jump us right here or something? Whatever, let's get out. Man, I just got like the tiniest resemblance of the feeling when you would like walk up the stairs. If you have a house, you'll know this feeling. If you turn off the light of the bottom floor and like the top floor still has some light, so you turn off the bottom floor one, but then you just run up the stairs because you're like, oh, there's gonna be a monster trying to grab at me out of the darkness. Let's fucking sprint it. I got like the slightest feeling of that, like turning my back to an area where I know that there's still like 2 or 3 enemies. Man, a core memory. Alright, in we go. And before we do this, I'm gonna have a quick bathroom break. So yeah, enjoy, get yourself some water, some tea, take a break as well, and I will be right back. I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I'm at my medical desk. What? What do you mean? I have all the stuff. Why must thou lie? Does so. First heart rate. Test magnet. Sodium hypochlorite, potassium permanganate. I go. What am I doing? Small bag of junk? Dude, I've got a bag with junk. What's happening here? Excuse me. Let me have a look at this. Like, how am I? How do? How do I? I'm so confused, man. Or is that? No, that is my medical desk, is it not? I heard something. I read subtitle. This is my medical desk. What's happening?
The flower's dying.
Oh, this is my medical... Yeah, get it some water.
Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Ackroyd.
I did mention earlier that I am on Ackroyd's side, even though he does not know how to speak to humans. However, he is a skilled lad. And the other guy is just like trying to suck up to me. He's like, oh, you're the best ever, and habba-dabba-dabba-da. Don't like that too much. Ackroyd, hello.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
I know that you're a busy man, but I could use your help and advice.
The great Dr. Reed honors me with a request. What is it exactly?
Dr. Strickland devised an experimental drug for the Spanish flu that he asked me to manufacture.
You know what I think of fringe medical experimentation?
That's exactly why I want you to keep the result, Doctor. I made sure it won't harm anyone, but I'd like you to take care of it.
I see. Put it in my cabinet. I'll give you the key. I'll make sure no one uses this medication by mistake.
I'll do that. Thank you for your help, Dr. Ackroyd.
Thank you for your trust on the matter, Dr. Reed.
Like, he sucks sometimes. Like, most of the time. But he knows his shit. And that's what we need in these times, right? We don't need necessarily people to do some gung-ho shit, pumping people full of opium and being like, I cured them. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
See? See? He's a good lad after all.
Thank you for your...
Alright, time to put that into his medical cabinet. Are you the medical cabinet?
Good evening.
Can I open you up with a key?
Goodbye for now.
Yeah.
Down, my boy.
Wait, into the... Oh, it's above me, right? It's one of them locked doors. He's right next to me. Oh, it's all 3 doctors in one room. Okay, they're bunking it. Oh, that's
locked,
wholesome.
all right. It's locked.
Anything of value?
It's locked, all right. Now that Dr. Ackroyd has been warned, he should make good use of this formula.
Who's talking? I'm seeing some kind of not playing me for your agenda, some political affairs going on. And I'm curious as to what the meaning is. All right. But I think that'll do for today. It was a bit of a...
Are going to reveal all your secrets to me. Darkest thoughts in your heart.
My blood and soul. They belong to you now.
The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
I will not ask any questions about this weird roleplay that's going on, but it's fine. I mean, if it helps them. What if? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna jump off a bridge to forget that ever happened. So, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy. I'm still having a lot of fun with this game. It's a lot of like talking to people, which is good. I enjoy a good story. However, jittery camera aside, I have been the captain. And I am over and out. Wash you.